Everybody copies everything. I'm not saying that gives you, the okay to blatantly plagiarize someone's writing, but shit happens. People steal stuff all the time.
Does The Lion King admit that it's based on that story?
Admit? They don't even have to. Look at this. Here you go. They're never going to admit. Click that right there. Just click that. Don't move your little juicy fingers everywhere.
Okay.
Just click that, you little clown.
What do you mean juicy fingers?
AKA.
What? You think my hands are clammy?
Yeah.
You think I have hyperhidrosis?
Every time I shake your hand, I'm like, oh my God.
No, you're not. Really? No, I have very dry hands.
No. You have very wet hands.
No, I don't. That's not true.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see.
John?
Today is a
No,
day.
they're dry right now.
Today he's having a dry day.
No, I'm like my hands are too dry. That's my hands
Most of the time
problem.
he gets nervous and they get really spongy and wet.
Most of the time.
Yeah, so like every time I see you, I feel like you're nervous every time you see me again.
Shut the fuck
like
up.
a high school girl, and like you try to shake my hand because I taught you to black dap years ago, and you got it now. You got it pretty good, and you come up to me and you try to shake my hand. And I'm always like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sweaty.
So,
Always ignoring me now.
Lion in 1965, Disney claims that they knew nothing about Tezuka and prided what The Lion King was original content.
If you watch that, you're like, nothing Disney. You said nothing about it. Come on, Disney.
Wow. Yeah, it's very similar. The lions are kind of mousy.
They do look mousy. You're right.
It don't matter. They
about
had
that.
30.
Wait, they have a
30
Timon and
years.
Pumbaa
Yeah.
and a scar? Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They have hyenas.
Zazu.
They have Pride Rock. Get the fuck out of
They have
here.
Zazu.
I'm telling you guys.
What
Oh
is
my
it?
God! There's a Rafiki. There's
Yeah,
everything.
there's everything. There's everything. There's
Yeah.
like there's frame by frame animation
I
that
love that
match.
Chris is like, there's a Rafiki. They named it Kimba. I mean, it's Kimba.
Yeah, Kimba,
Yeah.
Simba.
Versus Simba. They didn't
Yeah.
try.
and like Disney's like no, that wasn't
We've
us.
never. That's all
It feels like
coincidence.
What
it's
is
it feels like it's an homage.
But it's definitely not.
Cool.
You can't copy the whole thing and say it's paying homage to somebody.
No, but I mean like by calling it Kimba versus Simba, it
hey.
feels like it was a
Stop
choice
it.
that was made.
No,
you
but,
know what I
but
mean?
also, it's like that person. Well, Chris, did you not just watch the different highlights of the film? The person who made Lion King obviously was like, I'm not going to be creative. I'm going to just copy it. So instead of it calling it Kimba, you just say, I'll change one letter. Fuck it. Simba. Like, The Lion King 1994 to me is arguably top 5 best movies of all time.
I'll agree with that.
Not
Yes,
top,
100%.
Not top 5 animated. Top 5 best movies of all time.
Wow.
The layers inside of Lion King, just everything that it meant. It taught you about death. It taught you about life. It taught you about revenge. It taught you about pride. It taught you about betrayal.
There's some great father-son relationship stuff in there.
Everything. And you learned it all at the age of 5. Because I did realize that, man. I'll tell you this much. If you're going to change The Lion King and make Jonathan Taylor Thomas take him out of it, and you get rid of that white son, that white lion son, then you gotta discipline that black kid way different, man. Like, I didn't like the fact that James Earl Jones was talking to Simba and he would say something to Simba and Simba wasn't even really fucking listening. And then they just start playing and laughing and shit. I'm like, no, he ain't listening. Give him a whooping. I wanted to see Simba get a whooping. I wanted to see some black culture really put in there. Since you've cast all these black people, I wanted to see the parenting differences.
Did James Earl Jones do anything differently with his performance?
I think James Earl Jones literally submitted the same ADR he did.
I think it's the same
He was
tape.
like, they don't know. It's my same voice. I've been used.
It's the same file.
I swear to God, at times I was like, come on, switch it up, James.
Yeah, it did sound very,
Exact
very
same
similar.
line.
Oh man.
I missed all of the voice actors. I say Timon and Pumbaa lived up to the challenge, but otherwise I missed almost
I don't feel
all
like
the
anyone
voice actors.
killed it. I don't think anyone killed it. Also, Beyonce, right? She's too much of a star. It hit me once I watched it. I just kept hearing Beyonce. I was like, listen to Beyonce. What Beyonce say again?
Yeah,
And like, I should get lost in
Nala.
And, and the fact that this is a line time. And every time I heard her talk, I was like, come on, B. Come on, talk.
I feel like I felt that way of all of them, but maybe it's because I'm an adult now and I was a kid during the first Lion King. And maybe if I was an adult then, I'd be like, oh, James Earl Jones. Or I'd be like, Nathan Lane, look at that.
I feel like I just didn't love it as much as I love the original. But I also, we talked about this as well. I don't think certain movies should be touched ever. I don't think certain movies should be touched ever. I think that if we're talking about the Coming to Americas, it's okay to do a number 2. It's okay to do a sequel. It's okay to do a third, a fourth. I don't care about you doing that because we always take with a grain of salt. We can be like, oh, it was the second one. They didn't try as hard. They casted someone new. Who gives a shit? But when we're talking about remaking a movie that's top 5 movies of all time, how can you outdo perfection?
But then it's maybe like it becomes like a standard in animation that every time a new type of animation comes out, we'll redo The Lion King like they do with like jazz
Spider-Man?
standards or Spider-Man or Shakespeare. Spider-Man does too many, but you know,
No, he don't.
Shakespeare
Crazy?
plays. But your cousin was like, I never really got into the original
Original what?
Lion King. He was like, I never really got it. He's what,
My cousin's
17?
18.
So 18? Well, that's what I'm saying. So now it's nice that there's a new one for a new generation.
He wasn't even born.
Exactly.
That's what,
so
yeah,
he
we
never
can
got
appreciate
into
that.
it.
Yeah.
So it's good that we're remaking The Lion King.
No,
so that a
give
new
him the old one.
generation.
Give him the old one. Are you crazy? Give him the old, because now he's seeing this one and he's like, this is The Lion King? This is what all y'all been
He
talking
liked
about?
it.
He said he liked it.
Yeah, he doesn't fucking count. Why are we talking about him? He's a child.
I also
Kids
did
about
talk
this
about the
shit.
people who saw my friends of mine and people I've talked to who saw it with children tended to go like, hey, I don't know, I saw it with a kid and they fucking loved it.
Yeah, but it's also like, if I can compare the two, it's like a kid saying, Grandpa, I got a new Mustang. You ever driven a Mustang? And your grandpa's like, yeah. I used to drive a 66 SS. Like, yeah, I had a real Mustang. And he's like, it's not as good as this Mustang. And you're like, you never drove this Mustang. This is the best Mustang ever.
Okay.
This
Well-
is your turn into conservative.
Do I want to see? It is.
This
It's where I-
is-
that's where I live.
in my day.
Do I want to see Shawshank Redemption done over? I don't. I personally don't.
Mark Wahlberg.
I don't. I like Mark Wahlberg. I don't want to see it. Tune.
When's the last like really good old school family cartoon, not computer animation that's come out that we're all like Frozen, I guess, right?
Well, that's computer.
computer
No,
animation.
Frozen's computer.
The only thing I
didn't
can think
see
of
it.
is like some Miyazaki stuff.
Clearly didn't see
Is-
it.
I mean Shrek. It's probably
Yeah.
Shrek.
Oh no, Shrek, absolutely. No, the only thing I can think of from recent times is stuff from Japan, like Miyazaki movies and stuff.
Stop
But
it, John.
those aren't
Stop it.
popular.
Don't you fucking take our don't you take this show to somewhere you know we don't belong.
I'm just
And that
saying.
You know we don't know anything about. You're trying to get us lost. You're trying to make fun of us on this show. It happened right there. Because you knew me and Chris both were going to be like, what the fuck is Miyazaki?
You know Miyazaki?
See? And then here we go.
Oh,
he
it's
still did it.
happening.
Then he
Like
still did it.
just like he
I
guessed.
just warned him,
Oh,
don't do
it's
it.
okay.
He then said to
I
me,
no,
you don't
my
know
bad.
what Miyazaki is. No, John, tell us what Miyazaki is. Fuck it.
He did Spirited Away. He did
Oh, yeah.
all of like My Neighbor Totoro, like all of the animation that movies from Japan that is big in America. He did those. He's like the Japanese Walt Disney, basically.
I don't even know any of those movies you named.
I know Spirited Away. I've seen Spirited Away.
Yeah, that one was the biggest one. That was the Academy Award winning one and all
Like,
that
you
stuff.
have to show me the actual visual. And
Oh,
I'm
sure.
like, oh, that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Welcome to Wine and Weed.
Oh, we haven't done that?
No.
No.
I'm leaving, guys.
Welcome to Wine
This
and
is
Weed.
too much.
As always, every week we're pumped to be growing and bringing in new audience. We hit 20,000 on YouTube.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. And grown far and grown a lot above 20,000 since we hit it, which is great. We're getting hundreds and even thousands of new people every single week. In addition to that, our Start an Alien Zoo petition has over 100 signatures.
Yes.
You want more?
We want more. Who the fuck strives for 100? Who sets the bar that low?
If
we wanna get- if we wanna make-
change.org was
No,
like,
homie, if you want to make a difference in the world, you go for it. Only the craziest people make a difference in the world.
wow.
You should have fucking set the bar at 10,000 to 100,000 and said, let's make this fucking zoo. And people would have thought about it and been like, 10,000? It must be a lot more people who feel like me. But when you say 100, they think they're crazy. People look at it and say, only 100 people? I must be crazy to click this.
Yeah, but crazy people change the world. You should know.
but not 100 crazy people. That's just crazy motherfuckers.
I mean, you know
you
what?
need like 100,000 crazy people to be like this. Maybe it's not crazy.
Well, Change.org
right.
was like, let's get to 100. And I was like, I guess that's a nice goal. And then we got to it in like 24 hours. And I was like, maybe I should have said, let's get to 1,000 guys. But I didn't want to be like, let's get to 1,000.
And then we never got there?
And then we get to 40.
That's
you
fine.
know, hurt
That's
my
fine.
feelings.
No, who cares, man? You're trying to change the world.
You know what I did get a lot of, both in real life and via the internet? People who already in a fictional situation where aliens may or may not be here, and we may or may not open what we call a zoo, all of a sudden becoming aliens rights activists and being like,
Yeah, that happened.
we can't open an alien zoo.
That
Have you
happened.
thought about the rights of the alien?
Yeah,
That's
people-
not woke.
Yep, people were saying stuff like that. And we were like, man, first of all, any alien that's dumb enough to be captured by us deserves to be put in the zoo. Let's start with that. Secondly, it's like, how do you know we weren't going to make sure the living conditions were amazing? You didn't know what kind of zoo we were.
Yeah.
You know how much fucking money we were going to raise to build this zoo? We were going to go to Donald Trump, and we were going to ask him personally for $1 billion to fucking build this zoo. And I feel like he's crazy enough to give it to us.
He'll brand it a Trump resort, but we'll just let it happen.
That's fine.
See, we should have called it an alien hotel.
But
Yeah.
what if we trick them and we let them call it a Trump alien zoo or whatever, and then we let it be Trump branded everywhere, and then we start whipping the aliens and doing a whole bunch of stuff and having them in cages. But he'll just say they're not cages.
He'll be
But
like,
they're not
that's kind of
cages."
my brand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I've been putting aliens in cages for a long time.
that's their natural habitat.
That's what I've been doing all year. Fictional situation, but have you thought about this, or have you thought about this? And also, will the aliens get? It's like, aliens aren't real, guys. We're just trying to agree on something for fun, so we can all get behind it, and then we can all feel like we're united. But you can't even be united on this fake issue.
But what if they are real?
I don't mean to say it's a fake issue, because it's a very real issue to me, and this is the way the wine and weed is going to change the world. Did I walk that back well?
Yeah. Sign our petition, guys.
Sign the petition, guys.
If we can get to 1,000 signatures, we'll make it a hotel and not a zoo.
We just want everybody to come together on one issue. Like, can we make that happen? Can we just make Earthlings come together? And my opinion is that if we put the aliens in the zoo, maybe we'll start realizing that, like, animals are Earthlings, and we should let the animals go from the zoo. We already have this interesting alien zoo. Let's just
Whoa.
watch Planet Earth, let the animals go, and start going to alien zoos. All species matter?
Yeah, all species matter, I guess, except for
I
aliens.
mean, all Earthlings matter. Yeah.
All Earthlings, every single Earthling.
I'm trying to
yeah.
go Earthling lives matter.
It's really spacist.
Oh my God, that's what people were doing. They were calling me a spacist.
Is that really the word?
Institutionalized spacism.
You're a spacist, dude.
Merely a hotel for aliens. They'll be given toothbrushes. It's gonna be a nice place. They're gonna be given haircuts.
I can't wait to just be in the barbershop on Barbershop Talk with aliens and fulfill them and make sure I update them on different shit. Like, oh, I can't wait to see aliens just choose different things to be a part of. Like, what aliens will feel like, what movements they want to join, and you know what I'm saying?
Who their fans of.
Yeah,
Right,
is there
their
gonna be a
opinions.
racist alien? Is there gonna be one that I'm gonna fucking get a Nazi, a swastika?
Or maybe there's like a beehive.
Oh yeah,
A
aliens
Bayhive?
there it might be one that's just a fucking devout Lakers fan. He just wears Lakers jerseys all the time.
I don't get your planet, but I do love the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh,
I don't know the rules to this basketball
about
game.
Kobe all the time.
Yeah, it's 2008, right? Like,
He's the biggest Kobe fan.
So,
oh god.
what are we drinking and smoking today, huh?
Well, we are drinking and smoking Cabernet Sauvignon.
it looks like it says Silver Oak 2013,
That is true. That's
Alexander Valley Cabernet Sauvignon.
true. Nucky, yo. Nucky. We're smoking the shit we smoked before, right?
We're smoking the Brett.
Wonder Bread, but smoke this one.
Wonder Brett.
Brett?
Wonder Bread had us pretty
Oh.
crazy last week with the.
That wasn't last week, was it?
Or maybe it was the week before, actually,
Justin?
now that I think about it. Because John had a podcast with Justin and Brett. That was a bit from two
That's
weeks ago,
right.
not
That's
last
right.
week.
Okay. Man, it's been a while
So
since I've seen those guys.
a couple weeks ago, smoked that Wonder Brett. We're back at it.
We're back at it. Yes, we're back at it. If you don't know, my name is Steelo Brim. Steelo.
Oh, yeah. We haven't said our name.
We haven't said our names yet in this episode.
Oh, we have to sing it now?
We're all fucked up. No, we don't have to sing it. Hey, John. Sounds racist. It's not. It's just a question.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Moana?
Yeah,
You have?
Yeah.
Is it incredible?
I like it.
I had someone tell me it was top 10 Disney movies of all, maybe top 5 Disney movies of all
By the way,
time.
that's the most recent animated movie. That's the one. Moana's
Moana's
the
3D.
most recent.
Oh, recent?
Wait, that one's computer animation?
It's all computer. Yeah, everything's computer that Disney does. There hasn't been one 2D. Like the closest thing you could say is Into the Spider-Verse, but that's a kind of a combination.
No, but he's saying like the last one. What was the last one?
The most recent Disney animated movie?
The most recent 2D Disney movie that was a hit.
That was a hit.
Is it like Princess and the
Princess and the Frog
and
back
the
at the
Frog?
barnyard were the last two that I can
Princess
think
and the
of.
Frog was not a hit.
It's not a hit, but they
No,
stopped.
no,
I
I
think
was
that's
just saying
like I think
last
that was
one.
the last one, but the last one that was an actual
Princess and
hit.
the Frog
Let
was
me
2D,
see. It was 2D. Yeah, it was 2D.
and they was already doing 3D and shit.
Yeah.
They just was like, let's give the black girl a 2D one. It's like, but we have the technology. Nigga, you heard me. 2D.
Here's $50,000. Figure it out.
He's like,
They're like,
they spent more on the fucking short in front of Incredibles.
I'm Steelo Bram, a.k.a. that dude. Are we doing AKAs this week?
I say, fuck a AKA. I bring the AK and spray.
Whoa.
Hit
Oh.
you in your shit, you be think I'm Tay-K. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Tay-K just got 55 years yesterday. He did for real sad.
Who?
Rapper Tay-K, man. He just
Oh yeah, I saw
got
that.
sentenced to 55 years.
Oh, wow. That was a bomb drop.
It's a long time. It's a long
Why? For
fucking
did you
time.
kill somebody?
Yeah. Murder charge.
Yikes. Speaking of people being charged with things, R. Kelly's being kept in jail.
Why? What did R. Kelly do? What the fuck did R. Kelly do?
No bail, and his crisis manager flipped on the dime on him, huh?
His crisis manager was like, oh,
Look,
I just realized yesterday I have a daughter that's 16 years old. No, that's not what he said. But he was like, oh, I have a daughter. I wouldn't leave my daughter around her. How long have you had this daughter? Did she just magically appear? Like, you knew you were standing with R. Kelly all along while he was on this bullshit. Don't try to flip it now and act like you got these morals and you know what I thought about it. And I wouldn't let my daughter. Like, get the
I
fuck
thought
outta
about it,
here.
and this is a bad PR move
What
for the rest
happened
of my
was
career.
Kales ran out of money. Kales was like, I ain't got no more money. And he said, well, I ain't got no more time.
What if it was honest though? What if he was like in the middle of an interview and he's like, no, like we gotta let R. Kelly do what he's got to do, and then the interview was like, would you leave your daughter with him? And he's like, no, wait, I guess I never thought about that. I wouldn't leave my daughter with him.
There's no way you never thought about it.
He's obviously a pedophile.
Who, R. Kelly?
No, imagine the crisis manager just having a
Oh, you think he's
moment
pedophile?
where
So you
for the
think
first time.
You think anyone that stands by R. Kelly is a pedophile?
No, I didn't say that. I just said just him slowly realizing for the first time now that he's been wrong is my joke.
Yeah,
That's
it
my
was
joke.
a bit.
That's my joke.
It was like a bit,
guys.
yeah.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I ruined it. I'm known for this. I ruined your joke. I apologize. I care for you. I didn't mean to ruin your joke. It was just more that I thought you were asking, did I think that the crisis manager was a pedophile?
No, I
Since
thought he
he
was getting
was-
paid.
Yeah. Can we edit me out?
Maybe we start with some positive news in the marijuana realm.
Oh, sure.
Because this just happened today. Not every week do we get to record on a Tuesday to release on a Wednesday. But we do this week, so we might as well cover the most up-to-date news.
All right. So, Senator Kamala Harris plans to introduce a bill Tuesday that would decriminalize marijuana at the federal level. The bill, called the Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Impungement Act, also looks to undo harsh marijuana drug sentences and encourage minority-owned businesses with the marijuana industry. Activists and multiple 2020 candidates view the criminalization of marijuana as a civil rights battle. According to an analysis by the American Civil Liberties Union, arrest records between 2001 and 2010 showed blacks are 3.73 times more likely than whites to be arrested for the drug.
Crazy. It's just, I just feel like this is such an urgent issue because there are people who are in jail that don't deserve to be in jail, who are just
Absolutely.
wasting their life away.
Yeah.
And I really hope that this comes too before the election. I kind of feel like Donald Trump isn't going to make a huge issue out of this. I hope not. I hope he's just like, yeah, all right, fine.
Who knows, man?
No.
He'll do what Kanye says. Kanye will be like, come on, bro.
You think so?
I don't know. He did that with A$AP Rocky this week.
They found that the whole thing was fake.
Wait, what?
They said Donald Trump didn't even talk to them. They said he talked to him, but they already let him know. Like, the facts came out about it, and they were like, "Oh,
Sorry, let's go over the facts for the people who don't know it. A$AP Rocky was arrested in Sweden,
let me."
and then this week, Donald Trump said lots of members of the black community, aka Kanye West, told me that they'd like to see A$AP Rocky out of jail. So I've been speaking with the Swedish government about it, and then you're saying, which is news to me, that the Swedish government said we didn't talk to him about that.
Swedish government said bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you look that up?
Sure. I see Swedish Prime Minister tells Trump that A$AP Rocky won't get special treatment. The rapper has been detained. He's thrown cold water on President Donald Trump's attempt to secure A$AP Rocky's release from jail, warning on Saturday that the American rapper would get no special treatment. Trump tweeted this morning about his very good call with Lofen, adding that the Prime Minister said American citizen A$AP Rocky will be treated fairly. Likewise, I assured him that A$AP was not a flight risk and offered to personally vouch for his bail or an alternative. The president wrote. A statement from the Prime Minister's spokesperson appeared to reject Trump's effort to help the artist. The Prime Minister made sure to point out that the Swedish judicial system, prosecutors, and courts are completely independent, the spokesperson said. He also pointed out that everyone is equal before the law and the government neither can nor will try to influence the judicial process.
Wow, that was a little bit of like a low-key jab at Trump, you know? Been like, actually, we have a separation of powers. I believe you guys have that too, but I'm not really sure anymore.
I don't know why. I mean, I fucking read it this morning, so it makes me feel stupid now. Because before in my life, I did wake up and took like real life notes in my head about something. Opened my phone, they were not there. So I don't know if I was asleep, guys.
Is this a dream you had
I
about
don't
Trump
think
and
it's a dream.
A$AP
I don't
Rocky?
even have dreams about Trump or A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, now you do. Well, can I ask you a different question though?
Yeah, of course.
Like, I just like, to me, and tell me if you agree with me, when he was like, I want to get A$AP Rocky out of jail, I felt like that was a weird way of him being like, I care about people of color after being racist last week. Like, and to me, that's like such the weakest way to show that you care is like, what do you guys care about, rappers?
No, I don't even.
Like, you don't see it like that?
It's not that. No, I didn't. I see it as Trump and Kanye are the same person, and they both look at each other as like, he's a really big star, and the other one looks at him as like, he's a really big star, and they both love the spotlight so much that any chance they can get to talk to each other, they will. So I think that Kanye was like, I really want to get A$AP Rocky out. I'm going to call my friend Donald Trump. And Donald Trump was like, is this Kanye? Why did I go with
That was kind of Bernie, but
yes, Bernie,
I saw
yeah.
it.
Yeah, and I'm like, I mean, like, this Kanye, whatever, boo, cool. And they talk whatever. And I feel like both of them just feel like, we're going to go to the press and blow this thing up. I feel like both of them, every time they speak, whether it's them or Kim Kardashian, like, I feel like Trump only sits with Kim and then tells her, make sure you tweet my name, tag me on Twitter.
Yeah.
I feel like,
but I also feel like with Kanye, it's like it's his black friend. It's like his only black friend, and he's like, you
mean with Trump? Is
no, with Kanye, it's like
you said Trump is his only black friend.
No, no. I mean, for Trump, Kanye is his only black friend. So every time he's going, listen, I'm doing what Kanye is doing. Black people like that, right? So I saw him suddenly deciding to let A$AP Rocky out as like a strategy of being like, because I don't know if you saw him speak to the press, he was like, he's very important to the black community or the African American community.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I feel like if another black person went to him and tried to like speak to him about this, he wouldn't move on it.
No,
it's still.
I don't think he actually cares about black people at all. He just
that's what I'm saying,
picked this one famous one who's in jail.
It's still an opportunity to clear your name up with black people if you if Boo Boo the Fool says, can I schedule a meeting with President Trump on behalf of A$AP Rocky, and he sits with him, and Donald Trump hears him out, it's still an opportunity for him to clear his name with black people by getting out A$AP Rocky. You can be like, oh, maybe he does.
So you actually do think that makes a difference to let out A$AP Rocky?
I think that it makes a difference because A$AP Rocky's famous and Kanye is famous. I think that you needed both to get him to, like, I think he does stuff for publicity. He's
right, but don't you see how that's like manipulative and not
No,
actually
100.
helping the people on the ground? It's
100%.
just a empty gesture.
I'm not saying that he's not doing it for the wrong reason. I'm saying that I think that he's doing it because Kanye is asking it.
I agree.
Like, oh, my famous friend. I have famous friends.
But how do you think that affects the regular black person in America? Do you think it is almost like condescending to be like, oh, I'll let this rapper out. That's what you guys care about, right? And it's like, no, we care about a lot of things.
No, I don't think it's that.
It doesn't feel like
It
that?
don't feel like that for us.
Feels like that to me.
It doesn't feel like that for us, and I'll tell you why it doesn't feel like that for black people. Because the three individuals you're talking about are people who have went the black community, and I'm not saying that any of them. I'm not saying Kanye is a bad guy. I'm not saying A$AP Rocky. A$AP is actually the homie. I'm not saying they're bad guys. I'm saying the black community right now views both of them as people they look at as kind of like coons, and they don't want to rock with them no way. So I don't think black people care about the situation like that.
Oh, so it doesn't affect them. That's what I'm saying. I think
No.
Trump's intention is to affect them, but I don't think it does.
Again, you may be right, but I'm saying your intention can be that. But at the end of the day, if your intention is that, and people around you, if you're that stupid to think that you're gonna achieve that by doing what Kanye says, you're crazy.
Cool. That's my point of view.
Black
as well.
people have canceled Kanye for so long now. He got to do a lot of shit to clean up. So if Trump thinks Kanye is the voice that's going to get him through, you're crazy.
I think Trump actually absolutely
that's what I'm saying.
does.
I'm saying that's fine. That's fine. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit enough about the situation. I care that A$AP Rocky gets a fair trial. I care that he gets out.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to be in prison over there. I don't think he did. I think they followed him for a long time and they harassed him and he defended himself. I think he needs to be out of prison. But I also feel like nobody cares what Kanye. Like, get him out because it's the right thing to do.
Right. But I think he's like,
Of
why
course
is he going after this one issue? Because he was called a racist last week. And he's like, I'm not racist. I got one famous rich black guy out of jail. You guys like me still, right?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah, I guess.
I don't know. That's what I see him doing
No,
with this move.
I get why you see it that way, but also in my head, I'm like, Kim Kardashian has reached out to him before and got him to do stuff.
Which is cool. And actually, that was actually
but
cool
you're saying
stuff he
because
did
it's cool.
for the first time.
It is
the only
cool.
time I've seen him do
It is cool,
stuff.
but I think it's, again, because it's attached to fame. I think he cares more about fame. I think he cares more about
Than the issue. The issue
than
wasn't...
any issue. If you told him, hey, man, they say it's crazy. Kim Jong-un he just got on Instagram and somehow he has 100 million followers. I think you could get Trump to be like, maybe we should get a peace treaty or whatever else, like way quicker because fame is attached to it. I think he's always moved off of fame.
Right. So it's not prison reform that moves him at all. It's the fact that Kim Kardashian is in his office and she's taking an
100%.
Instagram photo.
100%. And he's telling her to tweet it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's not a man of the people. He doesn't care about the people. He
He's a
cares
man of
about the elite.
He cares about his brand, though, too. Tag me! He's definitely that dude. He's definitely the dude that, like, if you took a picture with him, he would tell you to tag him. He's like, you're Donald Trump, motherfucker, back up. Like, you got followers already. He'd be like, well, tag me. Make sure it's real, R-E-A-L.
Wait, you can get Donald Trump? No, real Donald Trump.
Yeah, he could get Donald Trump. You know he tried to get it to me. You know he tried to buy it.
Donald Trump, 100%.
Yeah. Who wouldn't sell it? His son.
Dad, I got this.
All right, so I found this. It says T-Mobile and Taco Bell's new T-Mobile stores serve smartphones with a side of tacos.
Oh, God.
T-Mobile might soon be the new reason to move to the big city. T-Mobile and Taco Bell are teaming up again to bring T-Mobile stores to New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago from July 23rd to the 25th. The stores will offer exclusive limited edition co-branded merchandise like the T-Mobile Freeze and taco-themed socks. You might even get to meet a celebrity if you stop by the grand opening. The best part? Free tacos. It just kind of sounds like a lame pop-up.
I just like that they do think that one person, like, this is going to be the boost they need to move out of their hometown and do this.
Yeah.
I feel like T-Mobile, I feel like Taco Bell been trying to collab with too many people and do all these things to bring themselves into, like, they on the same Trump shit. They want fame now. They like, fuck it, we got the sales. People are buying this dog food around tortilla that we've been selling for years. Now we need to blow up. Now we need to blow up and be more famous again. So
I feel like they're doing like a Supreme model.
Yeah, they're just collabing and shit.
Yeah, they're just like weddings. Yeah, I don't know. Sure. Cell phones? Okay, fine.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's do it.
But, like, also, what does this do? What does this do?
Right? Like,
What does this even do? Like, do I get a free taco with a fucking cell phone?
Like, why are you, if you need a taco to sell you on a cell phone, I don't know. I don't know who you are, what's going on with you.
Yeah, I don't think anyone needs to be so. I mean, maybe T-Mobile does. Like, T-Mobile is T-Mobile. Like, T-Mobile hasn't been doing great. Like, they're not doing great. They're merging with Sprint now. They might be like, yo, we need to fucking make some moves. What can we do that other cell phone companies aren't doing?
Taco
And
Bell.
somebody was like, tacos. And they were like, you know what?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm listening.
Sir, I said tacos.
You've got my attention.
We pair with Taco Bell. It's like looking at, just improvising. Yeah, that's the only way I see it. I don't know. What do
it's
you
like
think,
it's
John?
a fun pun, and that's about as
T-Mobile?
far. Yeah, that's about like it's okay. It's not the best pun I've ever heard.
Yeah,
It's
you think that's
just-
the only reason they did it?
I don't know, just like literally like they're just it's a pop up. It's just they're having cell phone themed food.
Nah, it's billionaire swag. That's just billionaire swag. That was two billionaires on a boat with all their mistresses and shit. They was bored.
Honey, we had an idea.
One owns Taco Bell, one owns T-Mobile.
Together.
They was living a wild life, and they was just like, we should do something together. And they was like, fuck it, let's do it. Got on the call. One of them picked up like, I didn't think he was fucking serious. And the other one,
I got an idea in the middle of the night. It hit me. T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. And you know what? I feel like I'm going to go to it.
The
kinda
reason
have
why I
to.
don't want to talk shit about it is because now I feel like
It is
Taco Bell
free
and Wine and
tacos.
Weed should do a collab. You know?
Ooh.
Wine and shit, I got nothing. Blunts and Bell.
Okay. Yeah.
Lazy.
What? T-Mobile isn't lazy? They'll go for it. Okay.
Blunts and Bell and weed.
Okay.
I don't know.
Taco, like, because we're a talk show bell?
Okay.
Talk show bell?
Getting closer.
Let's just workshop this for the rest of the.
Yeah, I'd say that. If you got an idea, throw it in the comments. We'll send an email to Taco Bell. Nucky, you can't be growling the whole show.
Fight over fries at a Georgia McDonald's ends in gunfire. Garden City, Georgia. A Georgia woman is in custody after the owner of a McDonald's in Garden City said she fired a gun inside the restaurant. The restaurant owner says the woman left with her order and then came back, saying that the fries were cold. According to the owner, as the manager went to get new fries, the woman went into the kitchen and fired a shot onto the floor. The owner says he gave the woman a refund and she left. Police arrived at the scene about 2:45 p.m.
Simple. It was a simple flight. It was a simple flight with a layover. All it had to be was a direct flight of refund for the fries. That's a direct flight. That's why I call it a direct flight. It's from point A to point B. That's what it's called. The fucking layover was a gunshot. Why are you coming in here shooting a goddamn gun? Why would you you came in here and all she do is give you a refund and you were fine? That's insane.
I wonder what like the levels were too. Is it like, hey, can I get I need new fries, and are they like, those are fine, and then you pull out a gun, which is enough of like a moment, but then you fire the gun. Do you think
to the ground too? Most people shoot up. She shot to the floor. She it's crazy, like, because you would think that They must have been so disrespectful when she told them the fries were cold that it made her say, "I gotta shoot a motherfucker," or at least threaten him. It's just crazy.
It could be her moment one was gone, though. This is America. She could have walked right back in and been like, "Hey, my fries are cold." And they were like, "Okay, you're not going to use a gun." And she was like, "Bam!"
No, I don't think so. I think she was like, "Yo, my fries are cold." And they was like, "Ma'am, we don't give a damn. Those are not cold fries. You left the bag open." Some bullshit that just pissed her off. And she was like, "All right, cool. I got something for you." She pulled to the side. She was in the drive-thru. In my head, she pulled to the side and told her baby be quiet. She cracked the window as if the baby was a dog, and then she went into the fucking restaurant with a gun and said, "Where's the bitch?"
She has a baby now?
Yeah, fam. Hey, that's beside the point. Then she walks into the restaurant and she says, "Where's the bitch that said them fries wasn't cold?" And they was like, "That's the bitch." They knew which bitch was the bitch because everybody knows she don't play about the fries. So they said, "This the bitch." And then she came in and she told the bitch, "Hey, you get down or you lay down. If you lay down, you going to stay down." And then she shot the floor. And
that sounds way more violent. That sounds way more aggressive.
And then the manager said, "Calm down, calm down." And she said, "Well, give me what I want." And they said, "A refund?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's all I wanted. Thank you." And then she left.
That's an attempted murder.
Yeah, they were like,
that was an attempted murder.
Was weird. You could have just gave her a refund. Shit.
She could have just asked for a refund.
But don't play about my shit. I like my fries hot. Who don't like their fries hot? I don't want to escalate the shit, but make my fries hot. My mama will always do some bullshit, right? Life hacks. But they're not even, I think we talked about this already. They're not even real life hacks, but they think they're life hacks. Your parents think these are like the incredible life hacks that you realize don't really do much. But
like what?
My mom used to always go through the drive-thru and she would tell them, "No salt on my fries. I don't want any salt."
Oh, so they make them fresh?
But they make them fresh because all of them have salt on them, so I have to make them fresh. They make you a brand new batch. And then she was just ignorant enough to say, "Yeah, but I want 2 sides of salt." And and they would give her the sides of salt, and she was like, "That's how you gonna make them fresh." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess if you want to go through all this shit, that's cool." But she did it because she liked her fries hot. So what I'm saying is, she done pulled a gun on anybody because her fries stayed hot. So that lady do that life hack. Maybe
Okay.
She wouldn't have shot.
Wow, you kind of went in
Spread the
thinking that
awareness.
was like stupid that she did that, and went out realizing like your mother's wisdom.
Mom was doing anything to not pick up a fucking attempted murder charge over.
That's what it was really about.
Cold fries. Nobody likes cold fries though.
Well,
It's
we were
true.
reading these other articles where people freaked out. Is it a measure of being hungry?
Hangry.
Hangry is definitely
because
a
we
symptom.
also saw this person stab somebody over a slice of pizza this week. There's a different article.
But what was that exactly?
Authorities have arrested a woman in Florida who say they tried to attack another woman with a knife when she was denied a slice of pizza. The St. Augustine Record reports 22-year-old, De'Erica Cooks is accused of aggravated assault.
De'Erica, fam. De'Erica. It ain't that fucking hard to pronounce, John.
If there's an apostrophe in the middle of it, I'm confused. I'm sorry. With a
Oh, okay. That's some hating shit right there.
I'm gonna take a chance with pronunciation whenever I see that.
That's just going like duh at one point, right? So is it De'Erica or De'Erica?
It's D-E.
D-E.
But
D.
that's not D apostrophe?
D-E apostrophe.
Oh, De'Erica.
No, don't tell me, fam. It's De'Erica. I promise. And
De'Erica.
her mama gonna straighten you out if you keep saying that shit.
I didn't mean, I was trying to get it right. I really was. I wasn't trying to say something different.
So Miss Cooks is accused of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. They said that Cooks became angry after another woman denied her a pizza slice when she asked for one.
Well, then why you say no to me? Why you say no to me?
Another woman? Is this in her house? Is this a random person?
It seems
She
like it's,
said,
yeah.
Can I have a slice of pizza?
No.
Is this,
What?
what's the scenario?
An
Another
offense,
woman?
An offense report says Cooks told the woman, "I'm going to cut you," with a steak knife in her hand, and then tried to attack her. Deputies say a man in the house was able to take the knife away from Cooks.
In the house? This
Yes.
is the worst written article.
It's not, yeah. This,
It don't matter.
Where are we?
I understand perfectly fine. It's clear to me.
Where are we?
They in the Korean family is in the house. It's just
Another woman? You don't say when a friend. I guess they're not friends.
They're not
anymore.
friends. It's just that he
This
might
is the
have.
only
He
way
might
to
have had
describe
two
it
of his
is another
bitches.
woman.
He might have had two of his bitches there. So now I'm painting a picture.
When
he
the
had-
other woman.
He had two of his girls there, right? And only one of them did he let order off his Postmates. He only let one of them order some pizza, right? She went to the front. She ordered the pizza, and she sat down. And the other girl said, "Oh, let me have a slice." And she said, "No, I ordered this for myself. I didn't eat all that." And she was like, "But did you order it off Derek's account?" And she was like, "D. Erica, just because your name is very close to Derek's, it's not the same thing. Don't mean that you can tell me what to do." "Yeah, I ordered it off Derek's account." And she was like, "Well, if you ordered it off Derek's account, that's my man." And she was like, "Bitch, that's my man." And she was like, "Just give me a slice of pizza and we can share the nigga." And then she was like, "I don't want to share the nigga, so you get no pizza." And that's when D. Erica said, "This bitch think I'm playing. I want a slice of pizza." Grabbed the knife, held the knife up. Old girl was like, "You going a little far for this pizza, but bitch, I'm willing to die for mine." So then she put the box down. They got to it, but luckily, homie came through. He grabbed them. Both of them side bitches. They not his main girl, so he couldn't specify.
There's a third woman?
He couldn't specify who they were exactly in the article. That's why it says another woman.
Another woman.
Nobody really has a title, not like his wife or his sister or anything. Nobody has a title because they both side bitches. Put y'all on game.
So I don't really understand who's the villain in your story. They both sound kind
Why
of.
they
They
have to
all
be
kind of.
villains?
I guess they all just kind of seem like
They
know
all just
everybody has their
drunk,
own.
fam. They all
flaws.
are clearly
Everyone's drunk in this story.
You don't hear this story and think those people are drunk.
I guess
Yeah.
those people
I've
are definitely
read
drunk.
3 different articles, and none of them have any details. They're all just
They
the same
drunk,
thing.
fam.
They're all
They don't
just
have
like-
details. Those
Yeah.
people don't have details. They interviewed them and asked them shit. Nothing was clear.
This is
They were like, and then this other woman came.
yeah. They're also drunk
I
there.
just don't know.
So okay. So there's a De'Erica. So my
You
friend,
being disrespectful. It's De'Erica.
De'Erica.
my friend De'Erica. I know, but they're stuttering because they're a drunk reporter.
That's not her friend. She
They
didn't
have-
even know her name.
Well, why were they in the house?
Because they're in the house, they both with homie. I just gave you the story. They both his chicks.
Where's the reporter come from?
So this wasn't over pizza then.
This was not. Thank you, John. Now
There
you're
you
catching
go.
up, John.
Yeah.
Chris is in the dust. Look, it's not really over pizza. It's over love.
I think it's very clear that no matter what happened here, it wasn't about the pizza.
But
The pizza's
to
a
De'Erica,
metaphor.
It was about the pizza.
Yeah.
No, De'Erica's
De'Erica-
fed up with this
no,
woman.
De'Erica's like, it's about the principle, bitch. Is that you ordered it off my man's Postmates. Why can't I have a slice of pizza?
Whatever it is, it's between De'Erica and that older woman or that other woman, and I think it has been bubbling up for a long time coming.
1,000%.
And I kind of blame Derek in this situation.
Don't
in a lot
blame
of
Derek.
ways.
Don't blame Derek.
Just
blame Derek.
Derek is playing with fire, and when you play with fire,
But he
you're gonna
told
get an
both of them,
explosion
no,
over your
fam,
house.
you're not going to do it to Derek. Because Derek told both of them from day one what it was. Derek said, "I don't want shit from either one of y'all. I'm not looking for that right now. I'm looking for a fuck buddy." They both said it was cool with it. They both said we cool with it.
Derek
And then-
should have
listen,
ordered
they both
the
said
pizza.
they cool with it. And then what happened?
Derek-
De'Erica can't control her motherfucking heart. And now she's trying to cut bitches. Over what?
Yeah,
Fake love?
but
De'Erica
also
let it go.
Derek didn't see the situation happen unfolding in front of him. The other woman, it clearly by giving her the power, she's gonna do something petty like order a pizza and then say it's for herself.
Thank you. Bullshit. I'm not saying De'Erica is right, but sometimes you gotta send a message.
Well, Derek needs to obviously see that this is going to happen, so he needs to order
That's
the
not his
Postmate
job.
itself.
That's not his job because he let them both know.
He enabled
Y'all
it by
mean
giving
nothing
the
to me.
Postmates.
Y'all mean nothing. No, because it's nothing to Derek. Derek was like, is fucking $14. What the fuck is that? You want a large pizza, bitch? I get you pizza. She was like, thank you, Derek. And he's like, let's make it the thing. Like, that's not a thing. I'm just giving you pizza. Chill out. And she was like, but I like you and I like the pepperoni. And he was like, yeah, but okay. And he ordered her the pizza, and then she got it, and she was like, oh my God, Derek ordered me a pizza because he loved me. As she walked in the room, she knew Dearica was in there. They been on that bullshit. They both be sending shade to each other. Dearica heard her and said, oh, Derek ordered that pizza? Well then, bitch, it's our pizza. Give me a slice. And she was like, no, it's not. No, it's not, because Derek bought it for me. Only I asked for a pizza. It's 6 slices. I like 6 slices. And then Dearica was like, no, bitch, I like 1. You like 5 now. That's what you like.
There's a steak
Matter of fact,
knife.
you like 4. And then when she was like, no, there's a steak knife, and you know what time it is. Dearica don't play that. You know what time it is.
Did she
man, of
stab?
course.
She full on stabbed her.
No,
didn't
she
attack.
threatened her.
Tried to.
She threatened her with a
She
knife.
She
threatened.
tried to.
Yeah.
She
But
threatened.
Derek was there. Derek was there to say, I don't
He-
love neither one of you hoes. Y'all calm down with this shit.
This whole time, Derek is in the room.
Nah, he has back turn. He was talking about who his top 5 best basketball players are of all time with his brother. And then he heard some rumbles, and that's when he turned around and said, no, Dearica, you can't do this again. That's what people know. He said again, so she's done this already. to
So you
somebody else.
think it has nothing to do with hanger?
So what?
With being hangry?
No, it
Because
was
both
not.
of these people are
This is-
food
this
related.
wasn't- this
You
wasn't
think this
hang-
was about
This
respect?
one was about respect, the principle of I've been dealing with Derek for a long time, and we've been on and off. Yes, right now it's complicated. Yes, right now it's not clear where we are, but I love him, and bitch, you're new here.
But what
And
if,
the new girl's like, I like people.
what about the woman from the McDonald's drive-thru? You think
That was
That-
clearly respect. That was a respect thing. That was, you're going to respect me regardless. I don't give a fuck if it's off the dollar menu. Respect is what I'm after.
I mean, I see it.
Man.
So you're saying that this isn't like none of these people are at fault. People just need to start respecting.
You gotta
others
respect people,
more.
man. If you don't want shit like this to happen, you gotta respect people.
Yeah. All right. Well, good lesson learned. I'm on board.
Yeah, respect. Anything else, John? We need to teach you any more respect lessons out there? You got any more other stories?
Then there's the
Absolutely.
Disneyland fiascos.
Oh yeah,
Two
both of 'em.
different Disneyland.
Disneyland,
fiascos.
Disney World, both
Oh.
both coasts. Just
People get mad at Disneyland though.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get mad at Disneyland.
it's easy to get mad at
I feel
Disneyland.
like Disney World people get more mad at. I feel like people get more mad at Disney World because it's Disney World. It's a bigger place with more people.
Yeah.
And then also it's in Florida.
Yeah, it's hot and humid.
But
Oh,
Florida
yeah.
just allows you just land in Florida. You're like, I need to do some fucked up redneck shit. It's just, like your body just makes you do some weird shit. You start hanging out with gators and shit, doing shit you never thought to do before. So I just think every time we read an article that says Florida man, it's like, yep, of course he's been there too long.
Oh, it's just the environment. It's like the heat. It's whatever's
Again,
in the
I
air.
don't blame those people either. It's just the environment.
It's the
But
constant weather changes too, you know. Like every 2 seconds in Florida, there's a storm, or it's like
Yeah.
humid, and then it's the middle of the night.
yeah,
I get that it's the
true.
middle of the night everywhere.
rain the whole time. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it.
Wind.
Did you see this fight in Disneyland?
I did not. The Disneyland fight with the big families, you said?
Well, they
Yeah,
got
Toontown
they-
I saw a
fight.
little bit of it.
So in Disney World is where a lady got mad
because her
they did-
fast pass didn't work.
That's at Disney World.
Disney World, yeah. So
Cool.
yeah,
They didn't acknowledge her fast pass worked, and
and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think she punched someone in the face.
Yeah,
Let
she
me go-
punched
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
Because bitches got to get punched.
she went up with her fast pass and was like, "Hey, I signed up for this 2 hours ago," because that's how it works at Disneyland, right? You sign up for a fast
You
pass
know,
beforehand.
the articles never say like I was
See,
looking to see.
that's important.
I was
think.
trying to find out to see if like why wasn't the fast pass working? Was she mistaken? Was it a technical
That's
error?
really-
Was
She
it
must have
a-
been on a Groupon or something. Something they didn't honor or something they didn't what? What was the key word, guys? Respect. Something they didn't respect. Something they looked at it and said, oh my God, you're not a real fast pass person. We'll put you at the back. And she was like, bitch, it said fast pass, so I'm fast pass. I don't know if y'all got one common theme about all these people, but they bitches that'll turn up on your ass. And they all sound the same.
It's very clear though that to me,
That women have anger issues because all of these
we do talk a lot about men who go and shoot up places.
Women punch you.
but women will call the police on you.
that cut your ass.
They deal with it in different places.
No, not at all. I was joking.
ways.
So wait, but Disneyland had the big family fight, and Disney World had the person punch somebody in the face.
Yes.
because
They wouldn't acknowledge her fast pass. In my mind, it's clear that this lady got here late and said, "Hey, my fast pass," and they went, "Oh, that fast pass only goes till 2:05. It's 2:08." And they're like, "Are you joking me? I just walked from Tomorrowland." And they were like, "Sorry." And they were like, "No, are you serious? I just waited in this fast pass line for this bullshit."
I think you got her fucked up because I think you forgetting one thing, fam, about that person that was in Disney World. Where was she from, John? Chicago, fam. She's 23 years old and she's from Chicago. She don't give no fucks. This is her first time she's ever traveled off the south side or the west side. And I can guarantee you, she said to the person that worked at Disney World at least 2 times, "Bitch, you got me fucked up. Bitch, you got me fucked up."
Well, the bitch should have her fucked up because actually, now that I'm thinking about it, they check your fast passes at the beginning of the line. And in the article, I'm fucking Encyclopedia Browning this right now. In the article, it says that she punched her in the face and started messing with levers that could affect the rides, which means she was right next to the little cabbie about to get in. So that means she just stood through a whole fast pass line, which is faster than a regular line, but it's still about 25 minutes long.
So it need to be that person at the front should
God.
be taking the real L because they could have told her from the beginning, "I don't think they're going to honor this when you get upstairs." But we don't know. I take you back, Encyclopedia Brown. I take you back, Sherlock
I don't
Holmes.
know.
I take you back.
I think I just solved
it. I got you. I take you back, Sherlock Holmes, and think about how many times you've gotten through somewhere and someone's told you at the airport or a fast pass or whatever and says, "Hey, I don't know if they're going to let you through, but I'll let you go try. I'll let you try." How do we know this person didn't go try and the guy at the front already let her know they may not honor this, but I'll let you still go try? Happens all the time.
I think you should honor that person for their spirit.
Their spirit, yeah. But if you had a long day, first of all, I think you should honor that person because you're from Chicago, and you want to stay safe. Because as you can see, this bitch ain't playing no games. She should have said, "Look, I already know, man. I'm from Chicago, and we can't even finish a whole 2 sentences with threatening somebody without telling somebody, nigga, I'm from Chicago. You don't want these problems." So I know she told the girl that at one point. I know she was on the line, and she was like, "No, you can't get on teacups." And she said, "Bitch, you don't know where I'm from. I'm from Chicago. I am the teacups." And she was like, "I don't know what that means." And she was like, "Basically, I'll fuck you up." And she probably was like, "I'm going to take my chances." And that girl punched her in her shit. And then she was like, "Fuck these buttons, too." And the teacups.
But also, that girl just waited in line for 25 minutes. Let her have it.
So you saying
let her have it. She's from Chicago. You're in Florida.
Yeah.
Stop being all fucking self-righteous. You can step aside. I've had a Disneyland employee let me ride something twice and been like, whatever.
So you're siding with the Chicago girl.
I'm not siding with her methods, but I think we are meant to feel like she was in the wrong.
So Chris,
and I don't know if she was.
You waited 2 hours. Somehow Fast Pass made you wait that long.
Yeah.
And you get to the front of the line. They tell you, "No, Chris, you cannot get on this line."
At Disneyland?
What do you do?
How Florida am I feeling?
You feeling really Florida? Florida.
Then I might punch that girl in the fucking face. And try to hit some buttons. I'd yell at her, "Listen, I'm from Chicago. You don't want
And she'd be like,
you don't want
are
this
not.
trouble."
I listen to one. You're from the northern coast of California. I don't agree with her punching the young lady because she wanted to get in. But I don't necessarily disagree with her punching the young.
I think that girl went through that whole 25 minutes in my line, and she's from Chicago, and she's visiting Florida, and she deserves a little bit of
more
respect.
Love, man. A little more respect. It all comes back to what group?
Respect.
RESPECT.
Found out what it means to me.
Okay, wait. Finally,
RESPECT.
Wrapping up, people getting mad in public news, because I understand that it's becoming the theme of this episode. But today, the Disneyland family that had that fight in Toontown went to, got charged or whatever.
Yeah, they finally
got get charged.
Should we listen to that? What's the article?
Let's see. 3 adults were charged in connection with a family fight that was caught on camera earlier this month at Disneyland's Toontown.
Should we watch this? Have you seen this fight?
I've seen the fight before.
You saw the whole fight?
Yeah, it's a fight, man.
It was just confusing. I was confused who was on what side.
Yeah, I didn't know the
time.
relationships. It was just more reactionary for me.
Did you automatically assume that it was two different families on two different sides?
I thought it was two different families for sure. Yeah, I thought
How many
people were
families
getting
was
along.
it?
It's
Here
just
we
one,
go.
It's
Here's the
one big
article
family.
now.
That
Yeah.
was one big
This
family.
is
Yeah.
where the article was revealed.
Oh,
to
they
me.
gotta drop them charges.
This is where the article was a reveal to me, because I was like, two families are gonna finally figure out the relationships between why this woman gets punched twice when it seems like she's fighting on one side and then she gets punched by that side, and it's very confusing. Everyone's so willing to jump in, and that's also confusing. It feels like a big brawl between two families, and now I'm finding out via this article that's one family.
It's one family, yeah. So the fight, which was shared on social media, showed family members throwing punches, hair pulling, and yelling at each other. The violence even spilled outside the park and into the parking structure as family members left. And according to the Orange County District Attorney's Office, which charged Avery Desmond Edwin Robinson, 35, with 5 felony counts and 9 misdemeanors. Robinson of Las Vegas is accused.
What he
lot.
do?
Yeah, it is a lot.
That is a lot.
quite
What
a
he
bit.
do? What he do?
Robinson of Las Vegas is accused of attacking his sister, brother-in-law, and girlfriend, endangering his child and 3 other children who were with the family, and threatening to kill members of his family as he drove out of the Anaheim theme park. The district attorney said in a statement, Robinson also allegedly assaulted a Disneyland employee with his car after the family was escorted from the park by Disneyland security.
Oh man.
I can. You know what? I'll tell you this much. Does the family have a right in this? Like, can they drop the charges?
I don't know who the charges are coming from, so let me see.
No, I just feel. I mean, to me, the way that whole thing was read feels like maybe the family agrees that one person is the instigator of the family.
No. The way you don't know black families. They are business.
Well, I know white
They fought-
families. I
they-
know fucked up family members on
but
my
this
side
is a
of
black
things.
families. We talking about black families.
Well, I know a dad in my not my father. I know a dude in my family who has. Like everyone's like, no, he is the problem, and
Yeah,
their
that's
police
fine.
have
That's
came,
fine.
and we're like, everyone's like, that guy's the problem.
Nah, that's fine. If you just talking about fists and stuff, and I'll tell you in black families, if you just talking about fists and fighting, nah, we gonna drop it. We gonna drop it. We gonna drop that charge. We don't want our family info. We ain't about to add to another black man being in prison over a fight because we got family issues. Charges drop.
I mean, they were all at Disneyland together,
Charges
so people were
drop.
trying. Disneyland
Charges
is a
drop.
stressful place.
Charges
The
drop.
only person who can is probably the Disneyland employee who was assaulted with the car. That's
Now
probably,
that person was the one that said no, pressing full charges.
Yeah, most likely.
Did it say 5 felonies? I don't even really understand how there are 5 felonies there.
Robinson faces 1 felony count of domestic battery with corporal injury, 1 felony count of assault with force likely to produce great bodily injury on a woman with whom he was in dating relationship. He also faces a felony count of assault with a deadly weapon and 2 felony counts of criminal threats.
That
He
guy's shitty
punched the
dude,
girl
though.
he was with.
Yeah, he punched 2 girls during that fight.
He was charged
It
with 5
must be that
misdemeanor
guy.
counts of battery and 4 misdemeanor counts of child abuse and endangerment.
All right.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe
yeah,
it's a shitty
now
guy.
it's kind of like a dark story.
Yeah, way to fucking bring us back down.
I didn't mean to. Yeah,
Yeah, he
now
also-
now that it's like, oh, it's sentencing instead of a video, you're like, oh, damn, that was all one. I thought it was 2 families who got
Yeah,
I put
it was
together
just- it was
a
chaos.
sterling scenario for myself in my head,
Yeah.
and now the charges make me go, oh, that's just shitty. That sucks.
Yeah, it's definitely sad. It's unfortunate, but I don't know what to take from this, guys. I'm sorry. I watched it and I was like, oh, people, ooh, look at them arms, boy. Y'all don't even put those arms out on y'all ass, boy. Oh, motherfucker, sexy.
It was just one of the better fight videos I've seen in a long time, in my opinion.
It was
looked-
very unusual fight
I'm not gonna lie
video
to
for
you.
sure.
It looked like a lot of other World Star fucking videos.
Oh, for
I've
sure, for
watched.
sure.
It looked like Black China's video where she fucking threw a fucking baby stroller at somebody at Six Flags. It looked like, so for me when I watched it, I was like, oh, okay, people fighting at an amusement park.
For sure, for sure.
Toontown really brings it out of you.
I think that's what it is. I don't know.
Is it?
The
Yeah,
Yeah, I
contrast
think
is
that
funny
it's
for me.
surrounded by Toontown. I mean, for me, I also relate to being stressed out at Disneyland. So I go, man, that's
Why are
really.
you so stressed at Disneyland, bro?
I just feel like when I was a child, like my memories of Disneyland are like, the rides were cool, but mostly we were stressed out.
No. So y'all didn't need to be there.
I don't know. I just remember Disneyland being stressful.
Your parents, they didn't. They didn't
I
let
have
y'all
good
go.
memories of other trips. Like it's not like my
But
parents
Disneyland
were
was
mad.
just stressful.
Yeah, I just
Interesting.
remember all the lines and where is everybody. Maybe I got lost at one point at Disneyland.
Did
Maybe
you get lost at Disneyland? That's
I think
scary.
I very briefly got lost at Disneyland.
Do you blame the child or you blame the parent?
I blame myself. And, like when I got
we dive
lost.
into the darkness of like this family. He just makes him always blame himself. He never is able to get through to anyone, so he just blames himself for everything. It's
Yeah.
like, Chris, no, don't blame yourself anymore. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Just starts fucking crying on the show, and then you guys
Really have a
blame him
breakthrough
on
on wine and weed?
Chris. Guys, if you guys don't know at home, Chris, we did an episode before this, and Chris deleted all of our video. All of our audio. So I'm blaming Chris now. I want to be one of his family members, so I'm gonna also blame him.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's not really completely fair. It was literally one of the most unlucky things that's ever happened to me.
Fair.
Well, it was literally I grabbed my keyboard and I should have been more babying my keyboard, but I touched 2 buttons.
Man, I ain't tripping.
The timing of it was crazy.
We still have fun this week. We still talked about some shit. We didn't dive as much as we usually do, but I'm gonna start again. I get weird throughout the week, guys, and I get lazy sometimes, but I'm gonna actually start booking more guests because people keep asking me to come on the show. People keep asking me to come on the show. We're about to start filming Ridiculousness next week, so a lot of people are going to be in town. So I'm going to start making motherfuckers pull up. Let's do it. So I have many more guests until our end of season 1.
And I think we're going to have some fun stuff in the future as well. Being able to
a lot of fun stuff.
Go some places.
We be chilling, y'all. We about to turn this motherfucker up.
We're about to turn it up. You know, we might change it up. Answer some questions from you guys. We got some ideas moving forward.
The good guy.
Starting to grow now. Yeah, you guys, I want to tell you, listen, if you guys want to talk to me about exactly what happened and how the audio got erased from yesterday, it is literally like lightning in a bottle. Back me up here, John.
Yeah, no, well,
it is literally the most unlucky thing that you can ever have happen to you.
It's one of those things, man.
I pressed, by
it's
mistake,
like Chernobyl,
pressed
for real.
Control and X, which cut my audio out at the same time as the file saved. And as soon as I pressed undo, it said we cannot do this motion anymore because it had resaved with a deleted piece. You're saying I was drunk?
No, I'm saying no. I would never talk no bullshit like that.
I mean, I just did an episode of Wine and Weed, but I still drop footage and stuff, you know?
Chris, we're not mad at you at all. I love you, man.
I'm mad at me.
Mistakes happen. We're here.
I mean,
today.
I'm mad at everything.
Listen, mistakes happen.
You guys, we were pretty funny yesterday.
Mistakes
We wound up having
happen.
a different conversation today.
We did. We were funny though today.
I know that a lot of the stories this week are a little bit like morning radio stories. They're a little bit like, so you hear about this?
Sorry, I ain't tripping about that.
Okay, so the headline says, City hopes Baby Shark song will drive homeless away.
Mm-hmm.
Officials in West Palm Beach are hoping a continuous loop of children's songs
In Florida.
in Florida, of course.
Florida week.
Officials in West Palm Beach, Florida, are hoping a continuous loop of children's songs played throughout the night will keep homeless people from sleeping on the patio of a city-owned rental banquet facility. Let's see.
Okay.
The director, Leah Rockwell, tells the Palm Beach Post they're trying to discourage people from sleeping outside the glass-walled waterfront lake pavilion, which says rakes in some $240,000 annually from events.
They really played it up.
The loop of Baby Shark and raining tacos is a temporary fix to keep homeless people off the patio.
Wait, what's raining tacos?
So you guys know Baby Shark, the song Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
Can't clear it.
For sure.
All right. And Raining Tacos is like the follow-up to that. It's not by the same people. I have a niece who likes the song maybe more than Baby Shark, and it just basically says, it's raining tacos.
Hallelujah.
No.
It sounds like
Almost.
like a remake of It's Raining Men.
Wait, is it?
There's a lot of things
Raining
going on.
Tacos?
There's a
Yeah.
lot of things
Sounds
going
a little
on.
bit like it's weird.
It's weird. It's like kid weird.
Well, how
But
are
there's
they-
somebody.
I feel like
But it's also an annoying
for
song.
me, I feel like Baby Shark
That one's more.
is the number one fucking children's
Everybody
song
knows
of
Baby
all time.
Shark.
Raining Tacos, I've never heard of. This is fake fucking news. This is fake publicity. This is fake marketing. Raining Tacos wants us to listen to Raining Tacos. So they're trying to act like
They can get homeless people out of a
people-
pavilion?
People are so tired of Baby Shark and Raining Tacos. And then everyone's like, what's
What's
Raining
Raining
Tacos?
And then Google
You've
it.
never heard of Raining Tacos.
Let's download
Hit
Raining
it, Bob. Boop, boop, boop. Raining Tacos. And everybody's like, what the fuck is this? But then he plays it so much that it gets annoying, it blows up, the streams go up. Raining Tacos does hit number one. We're all kind of like, damn, let's take down Lil Nas X? Because we don't really like Raining Tacos, but Old Town Road's been on the fucking charts for too long as well. So Raining Tacos takes over. But what I'm saying is, I don't believe this shit. Raining Tacos isn't that big to even be comparing to Baby Shark.
So you think one guy was like, how do I get Raining Tacos to blow up? I know. I'll convince everybody that it'll drive homeless people out of a pavilion center.
I think
Out of a glass?
I think some.
Do you know what's funny is that they're like, it's annoying, but we're still gonna sleep here.
One dude by that place accidentally left his radio on repeat throughout the night.
Oh,
And
It's brilliant.
They woke up in the morning and the homeless people were gone. And the guy that owns the place was like,
How do you get the homeless
whatever
people
you did last night, continue it. And that guy was like, I didn't do the radio. The fucking radio.
What do you play? I play Baby Shark over and over again.
He's like, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Wait a
And then
second. Wait a second. Before you publish the article,
Have you
my
heard Raining
cousins got a song called Raining Tacos.
Oh, I think I've heard of
Get
that,
in
right?
on this publicity.
Is it like Raining Tacos? Is that like Chocolate Rain? No, it's different.
No. Is it like It's Raining Men? No. It's Raining Taco. It's an original. My cousin, he's going through a hard time financially, and he could really use this. Use
He
what?
loves tacos. No, I mean, I don't know. I think you got to be a sick fuck to think, what can we do to get rid of the homeless people other than just ask them, hey, can you not lay right here? That always works too, guys. Instead, you're like, hey, what sick plan can we do? First of all, who's meeting about this? Because this was a group. This was a group of people that sat down at a round table and was like, what can we do to get them off the property? And one person was like, Baby Shark.
I feel like it's either
Baby Shark.
it's either a psycho, it's either like a sociopath, or it's like a really basic dad who's like, you know what, bring me on anywhere. You play my son's Baby Shark one more time.
Oh, I'll fucking kill myself.
Oh, I hate my life. I regret my choices. So
Yeah.
if you play Baby Shark over and over for me, boom, I
But
get out of there.
But we can't agree that Baby Shark is only too much, or that the only person that gets tired of Baby Shark is an adult.
absolutely.
Kids do not get tired of Baby Shark.
My niece will decide to be homeless if you give her the opportunity that you get
Yeah.
to hear Baby Shark
Yeah. For
over
sure.
and over
For
again.
sure.
So then what we're going to experience here is a village of the homeless people all leaving, all the adults, but then the baby
Children just come
children
in.
stay. And then they stay so long, they become adults. Then there's a new hit children's song when they're adults that they play to get them to leave. And the cycle just continues. It happens every time. The adults leave, children stay, and those homeless kids never get parents, really. Sad.
All right, Greg.
It's sad.
All right, Greg. Well, that concludes our pavilion security meeting. It's a pretty weird plan, but we're gonna give it a try.
It's security pitch. And they're like, we'll go with you. We think this is the right
We're
fit.
gonna go with it. We love the society 3 generations thing. We love people becoming homeless here and dying here, homeless because they can't stand a children's song. We're gonna give the cycle a try.
What was the song 20 years ago? You think? What was the last generation
20
song?
years ago.
What was the song like
20
for the
years
previous?
ago. Oh, that's
Baby
good, too.
Beluga got those homeless people in there.
What's the song that we all knew? Not nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes were big way before.
Nursery rhymes have
Macarena
been
was the
giant
first
for
thing that came to my
ages.
mind.
That's not a children's song.
I was a kid when it was
The
around. That's
Macarena
why.
is not a children's song.
Yeah,
was for me.
I mean, Baby Beluga by Raffy. Baby Beluga in the deep blue sea.
Never even heard that.
trash.
What?
Not a hit.
What?
Never
I've
heard
never
it.
heard of that.
Oh, fuck. Hokey Pokey?
Yeah,
Okay,
Tear Yourself
yeah,
Around.
yeah,
That's what it's all
sure.
about.
The
Yeah,
Hokey
yeah.
Pokey was
That
everywhere.
was a hit. That was a.
Oh,
fucking
happy
hit.
and you know it. That
Clap your
Yeah,
hands.
if that.
Yeah, well, these are
that
just
shit-
standards, though.
Yeah.
but
These are the Lion King of little kids.
But they don't have
songs.
these standards now because everyone is such a. Or right now that the hits don't last.
Wheels on the Bus
They go
is
round and-
forever.
Yeah, but those songs are because the artists were more quality.
Small
artists back in the
world.
day.
It's
It
a
was-
small world.
It was. Yeah, you're
Kids,
right.
that's not a kid's
But
song.
that's the one that people
think
are like,
about
kill
it,
me.
Think about it.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
artists.
Oh, yeah.
The artists made more quality work back in the day. When you think about Baby Shark compared to Wheels on the Bus, It's elementary, fam. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
It's true.
Baby shark, you what the fuck is that? The wheels
That's
on the
nothing.
bus go round and round, round and round. Same shit. Damn.
There's
you got
truth
us.
to that.
It's all the same thing.
It's repetition. Kids love it. Well, wait. So, but Baby Shark is huge. It's huge. It's one of the most streamed songs on YouTube. And I've been thinking about
Put it
why
on the
hasn't
R&B playlist.
anybody else cracked this
Code?
children's
Done.
algorithm?
People working on it right now. Stay quiet.
The next
Stay quiet.
children's
Stay
song.
quiet.
The next.
Stay quiet.
You know, my mother is a children's song artist.
Don't you know? Oh, you told me this before.
You know this. Do you know this?
You told me this before.
I mean, that's like a very
so why you not
strange,
helping her get
fun
a hit,
fact.
fam?
I've been thinking about it since I heard Baby Shark.
Oh no. I know somebody that's got a whole 3 albums put together, all like real big songwriters wrote a whole bunch of children's.
Yo, you should throw Nina Ryan on that album.
I got you. Is your mom?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Your mom's last name is Ryan?
Shit's like a stage name because who
'Cause
the fuck
Reinecker?
keeps Reinecker as a stage name? What an idiot
Hey,
you be.
is Lena Ryan?
Nina Ryan.
Nina Ryan. That's a hard ass name. I ain't gonna front with you.
Nina.
Your mama killing it. Chris Reinecker's a trash name compared to your mom's name. Fucking your name is stupid. Matter of fact, you should be
You wanna
known
know
as
my
Chris
mom's?
Ryan.
You wanna know my name?
Why would you not be Chris Ryan? You a piece of shit. You be so famous if you were Chris Ryan.
Chris
I know.
Ryan.
But then Chris Pine would be like, he's trying to be like me.
I can't do it now. I should have stuck
You
to it a
fucked
long
up.
time
You
ago.
fucked up. You could have been Chris Ryan.
Could have done that a long time ago. I think I wanted to keep my own identity
All right, what the fuck we talking about here?
about my life
I got
because it's not important enough for you.
Oh yeah, your life is important to me, but not that important. You know what I mean?
I thought that maybe we could figure out a children's song.
When?
I don't know. Right now,
You're insane.
Like make one?
You're insane.
I think why don't we can make children's songs? I think it can be like I think it's a good choice. I think it's a natural progression.
I think so. Like when people think wine and weed, they
Yeah.
think children's songs.
They're like,
Yeah.
No,
what are
that
they gonna
sound-
do next? Well, they can obviously do a children's album.
No, that sounds like some R. Kelly shit.
Oh God.
Children's.
He
why-
never.
why are
R.
we
Kelly
making
doesn't make children's songs.
R. Kelly didn't.
Yeah, it would be too
Did he?
obvious.
Well, obviously I don't know.
He
Yeah.
did in code. Somehow we didn't know they were hits for children, but they were.
Oh no.
Because I gotta cook, man. You know I gotta be a chef tonight, man. I be cooking, man. My family's in town. My cousins are here, so I gotta cook some tacos for them. It's Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. We're recording a week before, but you guys, we got stuff to look forward to. We
A
got.
day before, not a week before.
Excuse me. We're recording the night before.
That burp was for all of y'all out there in YouTube land. Sexy mouth, sexy face. Here I go in this place.
Wow.
See me come through. Hit you with the 1-2. What it's gonna do? Boo boo, deuce deuce in the boot, ready to shoot at who? At you in your coop. No roof. Call you ruthless. Matter of fact, talk like this. Call you toothless. See I come through in the brand new shit. New shit. Like ATL. They be like, damn, he crazy, man. He crazy, man. Because I come through with a crazy tan. Now I'm just black like me. Skin like S. S to the B. Turn your best to the Bree. Talk that shit. Skin Nestle. Meant to say chocolate. Nestle. You see? Nestle Crunch. Ooh. Eat it for lunch. Ooh. I'm naive.
I'm telling you, dude,
joking.
we could do a whole children's album.
Children's album. That was a joke. I'm drunk and high. I talk shit
Also,
sometimes.
I didn't know we freestyle on this podcast because I'll go in.
Oh, we
next
know
time.
Chris thinks. Chris
Oh
loves
man,
Chris. That's
loves
hilarious.
to think he can freestyle.
I didn't say think. I say Chris can freestyle.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna save that as a gift. Give us 5-star reviews on the iTunes. It helps us
It
in
does help us.
algorithmic purposes.
It does help us. Chris is very adamant about telling you guys, give us the 5-star
Dude,
reviews.
people
Make sure you leave comments.
know that that shit works. That shit, you gotta go, hey, do this. And people are like, I like that show.
Or
I
people
will
are like,
do that.
fuck you, I was gonna do it. And
Not
now I'm
anymore.
because you said it.
Not anymore.
That's why we losing fucking comments, Chris, because you keep telling people to comment.
And then
All
people
your
are
fault.
like,
Back to the blame game. Blame Chris. Thank you guys for tuning in to Wine and Weed this week. It's Steelo Brim and John Ros.
and Chris Ryan.
Steelo, Bourbon, John Ros.
Respect.
Respect.
Chris Ryan. Check out my children's album. It's on Spotify on
That'd be
September
great.
19th.
Chris Ryan all the time. Zip it up and zip it out.
That's what it's all about.
See you next week on the Wine and Weed Podcast Show.